guys, Barbara here. I'm making this video just to express my thoughts. I've been feeling kind of frustrated, I guess, in regards to my sexuality. Like, I know that I'm straight, and I know that for a fact I've always liked boys, but at the same time, I'm almost not even sure. And I think I know what the root cause is. It's because of there's this like internal conflict. There's one part of me that says, okay, I'm straight. And if I'm straight, I'm safe. Because then I won't be ostracized by society and be seen as something less. And this idea is reinforced because of my religion. Hang on. My religion is Catholicism. I grew up and was raised Catholic, and I'm still, in a way, still Catholic. But what upsets me is that this religion, this book that we use to praise Jesus, that was written probably like 2,000 plus years ago, is supposed to dictate our life. And I'm not saying that's not necessarily a bad thing, like in the aspect of like a metaphorical or looking at it like a lesson. But what upsets me is that it ostracizes people. It basically says, if you don't follow this or that, and if you don't follow your life in this way or that way or yada yada, you are ostracized for it. You're seen as a lesser being for it. And that completely contradicts the teachings, because I was always taught, oh, God's supposed to love everybody and everybody's supposed to praise God and yada yada. But what upsets me is that the Bible contradicts it. It's these messages. And I don't think that it's fair. See, there's one part of me that says I'm straight. And because I'm straight, I'm safe. And the reason why I say I'm safe is because I won't be ostracized by society, because I fit into that societal norm. However, there's another part of me that feels like I'm gay or something like it. And because I feel that way, or possibly feel that way, those confused feelings, I'm going to be viewed as the other. I'm going to be viewed as this lesser being because I'm slightly different from the expectational societal norms everybody expects us to conform to. And I think insecure about my feelings. And I don't want to be. I want to be okay with me, regardless of my sexuality. But I'm not okay. Because I feel like society says I have to be one way. Society says I have to be straight. I have to get married. I have to have kids. I have to do all these stupid things. And then I'm considered... Shut up, paper. And then I'm considered fitting into this normality. And then what I feel like it takes away from is, what about me? What's my normal? What do I want for myself? It's always these stupid expectations. It's always us, and I'm not just talking about women, men too. It's always about humanity having to live up to these stupid societal expectations, because that's considered the norm. Like, you can't be, like, if you're a man, you have to be manly. You can't express your feelings. You have to suppress everything. You have to be the one to put bread on the table. You have to do this and that. You're also expected to get married. And then when you get married, your family's like, well, so where are the grandkids? When are you going to have kids? Or when are you going to have a girlfriend? When are you going to have a boyfriend? Why aren't you married? Where's your, do you have a job? God damn it. Like, for fuck's sake, like, it feels like the individuality doesn't matter. Because we're ostracized, or we're treated like, god damn it, we're expected to fit into these societal norms, and I get that's how it creates kind of like this sense of order and balance for everybody or whatever, but At the same time, it feels immensely restrictive that you can't be your true self because you have to live up to these stupid expectations. And what I'm trying to do is live up to my own. What expectations do I want for myself? Hell, ask yourself that question. What expectations do you want for yourself? Do you want to get married? Do you want to have a wife? Do you want to have a husband? Do you want to change your gender? Do you identify as the opposite gender than you were biologically, the biological sex you were born as? It's like if you stray away from this heterosexual normality and identify as a part of the LGBTQ, I hate how we're ostracized, and I hate how religion that's supposed to be, well, I'm a little ignorant, so excuse my statement, but that's supposed to be about peace and love and God and all this shit, yet why does it contradict itself? Why does it say that it's somehow wrong to be who you are? And it's so sickening, because I can't understand why a deity who just sits there and watches us suffer and get sick and die as our bodies slowly decompose to nothingness, as our lives continue this meaningless thing. And for what? Just for death? Which I don't think anybody is ready for, not even when we're elderly. Is anyone really ready for death? And then I think about my family too. They're going to die too. And I'm gonna die. And it's so fucking terrifying. And I hate it. And there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Because it's out of my control. And when my body decides to just quit, or I'm killed for whatever reason in an accident, or whatever, what have you, life is nuts. People are dying all the time. But I guess what it is I'm trying to come to terms with whatever the fuck this is that I'm feeling. If I'm gay, if I'm bi, if I'm queer, I want to be okay with it. And I know not everybody is going to be like agreeing with my statements or anything like that. That's fine. You can leave your comments that disagree with it. That's perfectly fine. I'm not against people opposing these ideas. I'm not against people thinking for themselves and disagreeing with things. Just do it in a humane manner. And I guess that's what it is. I don't want my life to be meaningless. I want it to have meaning. And I guess what it is, I think what it is that you have to make your life have meaning. You yourself as the individual human being must give meaning to yourself and for yourself. Happiness is not going to fall on a fucking platter, not going to fall on a fucking platter and be handed to you. You have to work for it. And you have to work through these painful struggles called life. And I think that's what it is. Pain and fear, I don't think should be used to cripple us. I think it can be used to create our character. The hardships in life, I think that's what we can use to shape us. Not for the worse, but for the better. It's how we let these things affect us and how we overcome them and work through them that develop our character and who we are as humans. So I'm sorry if I rambled on too much. I'm sorry, this video was just really random. Oh, and I also did something else too. I was so mad. No, I didn't hurt myself or anything scary like that. No. I had this mini Bible thing, book, whatever the fuck, some book that was given to me, and I was so mad. I tore it up and I shredded it. I shredded all of it. I guess that I don't want to let some book dictate my life. I want to make my life. I want to be the one to control my own destiny. Not someone or what something says is predestined or any of that shit. But I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how. If you have any suggestions or any ideas onto those answers, I'd love to hear them. Sorry about all this. I'm just angry. And I need to get the fuck out of my house. Like, as in, get a fucking job and get the fuck out of my house for a little while, because I've been cooped up, I think, in here for a little too long. Anyway, fuck. I'll see you guys later in the next video. Thank you for listening. Bye.